Friends, here we are talking about JMESPath expressions to work with arrays and array values. Let me explain this with examples. See, suppose here we have sample.json, and if you observe here in this object, this is an array. So this array is associated with this key. Now suppose if you want to get this array or this value, then we already know the syntax, I mean JMESPath expression. So simply in place of JMESPath expression, we will use this key. That's it. But here for this key value, nothing but this one. This is an array. That's why you can also use syntaxes like this. So whenever if your key value is an array, then the best one to get all the array values is this one. I mean key, then square brackets, inside that star. That is the best syntax. And here as of now, our array is associated with a key inside this JSON data. But sometimes directly your JSON file itself is an array like this. So in that case, how you can list all the array values? So for that, simply in place of JMESPath expression, you just take square brackets or square brackets with star. That's it. Now suppose let me take our sample.json. See, suppose here let's say I want to get this value. This is an array, but this array is associated with this key. But this is not a direct key in your JSON. So actually this key is inside this object. This object is associated with this key. Then simply jp-f, then DevOps tools dot this key, so that you will get your required array. But here the value for this configuration key is an array. That's why the best practice is this syntax. So now in this array we have three values. Now let's say I want to get this value. Then how we can get it? So to get this value, first of all you have to get this entire array. So for that already we have a syntax. Now in this array, each and every value is associated with an index. They are like, the first value index is always 0, and second value index is 1, third value index is 3. Likewise, suppose if you have 4, 5, 6 values, then index values increases like this, and these index values are positive. So instead of positive values, there are negative index values also. They are, last value index is always -1, then before that -2, then -3, like this. Now to get this chef value from this array, we can take either positive index value 1 or negative index value -2. Let me show you that. And here now instead of star, just to provide your required value index, let's say 1 or let's say -2. That's it. Suppose if you want to get the very first value, simply you can take 0. Suppose let's say if you want to get last value, instead of counting index values like 0, 1, 2, always take -1 for last value. That's it. Now suppose from this file, if you want to get let's say last value, then jp-f JSON file. See here we don't have any key for this array values. Your JSON file directly is having an array. So in that case, simply take square brackets, last value -1. Or in terms of positive index values, so first value 0 index, second value 1 index, third value index is 2. That's it. Now suppose I have this JSON data. Now I want to display this value. Then how can we get it? So first of all, practice. See, this value is there inside this array. Now to get this array, we need to take this key. But this key is there inside this object. and this key is there inside this. So recursively we need to apply. I mean, initially let me take company. Now dot departments dot engineering dot team lead. Now in this object we have two keys, name and skills, but we need this JavaScript value that is there in this array. That array is associated with this key. So simply dot skills. But that is an array, that's why basically best practice is like this. But from this array we need last value, so directly I can take -1. That's it. I hope now you are in a position to apply JMESPath expressions for arrays or array values. Okay, thank you.